Okay, so my name is Jen Johnson, and I have here a participant from Curious Minds at Leiston. So tell me what your days used to be like before Curious Minds.
Quite boring, really, I suppose. Not much going on. I've said this before, that it's suddenly like, oh, it's Thursday, brilliant, because I get to come here. So it's been really nice and really started to reawaken that kind of artistic side of me. Even at home, and realising that I can do things still. It's just I love it, and it's really relaxing as well.
So before you came to Curious Minds, you have a creative background. You've done a little bit of creative work.
Yes, in the past, quite a long time ago, and then my mental health kind of deteriorated, and the best thing I can relate it to is kind of like having writer's block. And life also, having a family takes you away from doing some of those things just for fun. So it's actually really nice to have the opportunity, the materials, the people to support you, to be able to do some creative things, which we've done, which has been nice to do lots of different mediums and things as well, and to do it as individuals but also as group activities. And so that's been really, really nice, just to sit in a very relaxed environment and actually have the time to do it in such an amazing space. Because I suppose at home we always end up thinking, I must do that bowl of washing up or something, or run the hoover around, and then you don't do things that are good for you. As in for pleasurable activities, I suppose. I've really enjoyed doing more of the grounding and the sort of relaxation side, because I've never been very good at that before. But having done it now consistently for a number of weeks, it's become easier. And obviously with mental health and mindfulness, that's a great skill to have. So I'm really grateful for that also.
So how are you feeling now? Has it inspired you to want to do more creativity?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I want to carry on doing things. I mean, it might only be a simple step so far, but I have bought a mindfulness colouring book, and I am going to invest in a new set of pencils, because everybody loves a new set of pencils or pens, don't they? So that might be a small step, but it will be good. And I suppose as well it's given me back some confidence in the fact that yes, I can do these things. For example, as I'm about to make a tractor cake for a friend for their 50th birthday as a surprise, I perhaps would have said before I came here and things, I perhaps would have said no, because I wouldn't have felt confident enough to be able to do something quite so creative and detailed and things. So that's a big difference when you doubt yourself. But I've found it amazing being here. The artists have all been brilliant. Support has been amazing. I just love it.
So if you had to say something to somebody that was unsure whether or not they wanted to come to Curious Minds, what would you say to them?
I'd like people to just give it a go, and maybe it might be surprised. Yes, I do come from an artistic background, so I understand a bit more about what's involved. But again, it's really lovely to sort of watch people who haven't really done a lot of creative things, but they've got stuck in and involved and created some amazing pieces. I'd say give it a go. You know, what can go wrong? You can turn up, have a cup of tea, and if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. But just something simple of getting out of the house, which for someone like me has been a struggle in the past, that, you know, curtains closed and stay in bed all day. So I know it's difficult for some people to do that, but I really really feel strongly about these types of projects, that when people give them a go, they will surprise themselves. And I think very much it's the people that help you feel welcome to start with, and the atmosphere that's created. Yeah, and I mean, if you wanted to sit things out, you can. Like, I was very unsure about the movement style of art because I probably feel self-conscious, but I felt in a safe enough environment to give it a go. And yes, I might not be elegant and whatnot and built like a ballerina, but there's no judgment, and that's really important. I think, yeah, people just need to give it a go, and I'd be really happy to walk through the door with somebody who was lacking confidence, and hold their hand, you know, even have a word to say, you know, if you want to talk about bananas, that means you want to go because you feel uncomfortable, which is fine. And I really do think that these types of projects are just really underutilised, and yet they are so important to people, because they do, over a number of weeks, you look back and you go, wow, I did that. And that little bit of inspiration, no matter how small, like we're making cardboard tractors and things, might sound silly and a kid's thing to do, but it's brings together a lot of different skills. We all have a thing in common, we're having a nice chat, and yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, I really enjoy it, and I'm very grateful that I've been able to attend, and look forward to being involved in future projects, hopefully.
Perfect. If you had to give your story that you've shared with me today as a name, what would you call it?
Oh, that's tricky. There's so many words that spring to mind, about whether it be process, about the calmness, just inspiration. If I had to give this journey a name, both physically, and you would call curious minds as well, both mentally, the mind. This is treating the physical as well as the mind. So it's just a very gentle journey of helping me re-believe in myself. Sorry, it's not just one word.